So let's get started. I want you to find a comfortable seat. I'm sitting cross-legged, but of course, you don't have to sit cross-legged. You can sit however you are comfortable. And we're going to lengthen up through the back and you're going to relax the shoulders down. So if you're anything like me, as the day goes on, my shoulders go do, 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 until I'm wearing them like earrings and I don't even notice. So we're just going to take a big deep breath in. And as you're breathing out, I want you to relax those shoulders down. And I want you to notice this gap between your shoulder and your ear. So your neck, basically. I want you to just notice this and notice if you have a tendency to like tighten it up or like clench it up. And I want you to just take a moment to soften that and notice the connection between the neck, the shoulders, and the jaw, and let the jaw relax as well. So just maybe even take your jaw and just wiggle it from side to side. Notice if there is a difference in how you feel if you give yourself a little smile on the lips. So just let a little smile come onto the lips. It's really tempting when we're doing relaxation practices or yoga or meditation to get like this air of seriousness about ourselves. But remember, nothing important here. We're just having some fun. So bring a little smile to your lips. And then I want you to let your chin just start to nod down towards your chest. Now, what's really important here is that you're not forcing your head down. We're being really kind and supportive to ourselves. And then you're going to allow the head to come over to one side. Now, I don't mind which side you do, just whichever side you like best. And then come back to the center. And then go over to the other side. And then back to the center. Just take some time here to do this at your own pace. Very nice. One more on each side. And then let your head come all the way back up. We're going to bring our hands together. So just find both of your palms together. You don't need to push them together, just bring them together. I want you to bring your awareness to your sense of touch because we do spend quite a lot of our time like in our head, in our brain. And I just want you to notice that you've got a body, you've got a sense of touch, and just bring your awareness to that. And then you might even just start to rub from side to side. Just really tuning into that sense of touch. And it might feel nice to go around the outside of the hand as well. And what you might find is as you're relaxing, as you're shifting out of this like stress state, if you're stressed, you might find that your parasympathetic nervous system kicks in. You're going to notice this by you might yawn, you might like sigh. You might find that you have a little bit more saliva in your mouth. These are all really good signs. And then I want you to interlace your fingers and you're going to push the heels of the hands forward. And remember that space that we made between our head and our neck. You're going to keep that. And then you're going to bring your arms up into the air. So we're getting loads of space through both sides of the waist. Let your shoulders relax down your back. Maybe feel the back of your body spreading. So think about those spaces between your shoulder blades and imagine your shoulder blades are coming apart like wings. And then bring the hands back down. Absolutely gorgeous. You're going to roll out your shoulders. Oh, clunk, 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 crick, crick, crick. And then you're going to take your right hand to your left knee or the other way, whichever you prefer. You're going to bring your other hand behind and we're going to give ourselves a lovely gentle twist. And then close your eyes here and it might feel nice to give yourself a little sway from side to side. Oh, we've just reached 100 people on the stream. That's crazy. That's so nice. Hello, 101. Hello, 101 people all relaxing together. Isn't that nice just to think of us all in different parts of the world? And then come back to the center and twist in the other direction. I hope where you are, is as lovely and bright as it is where I am today. And just go from side to side. And when we have a short amount of time to do our relaxations, it's less about being perfect and much more about dropping into the moment. So it's impossible to be relaxed and mindful all of the time. We're more cultivating a habit of coming back. So you come back, you get stressed again, you come back, you get stressed again. It's just that's life. We're not wanting to get to the point where, we don't feel things or we don't live our life. And then you're going to come back to the center, roll the shoulders. Oh, Tracy says that it's raining in Dublin. You get lovely, lovely weather there. I think you probably have the same weather as we do. I think we probably just take it in turns, to be honest. If it's raining in Dublin, it'll be sunny here. And if it's sunny here, and if it's raining here, it'll be sunny in Dublin. And then I want you to bring both of your arms out in front. Bring one arm over the top. Oh, I've got a Galway. You might want to bend your arms at the elbows, maybe take a hold of the elbows or just wherever you can reach. Remember, everyone has different length arms. And then just go from side to side like you're cradling a baby or a puppy or a kitten, if you're more that way inclined. And then just swap so the other arm is on top. And then let the arms come down. I want you to bring your fingertips. I want you to place them at the back of the head, just where your head meets your neck. And this is where, because I never wear my glasses. I know I should wear my glasses, but I never wear my glasses. That means I spend my entire time like squinting, which means that I get a lot of tension around the back of my head. So if you're like me, you might find that this is, we've got someone from the US. Hi, Sarah. It might find that you get little tender bits here. That's fine. Again, remember this connection between the neck, the jaw, and the shoulders. So if you find yourself getting tender bits, you want to consciously relax the jaw. And you can't bully yourself into relaxation. So sometimes when you notice that, when you're doing this, you might notice that there's stressed bits or like tight bits. And you might want to feel like, oh, I'm so annoying. But don't do that. You can't bully yourself into relaxation. You can just be kind to yourself. I'm reading what everyone's saying. Got someone from Hampshire, another Irish person. Someone's frozen. I hope you're not too cold there, Terry. And then let that go and just roll out the shoulders again. Very nice. We're going to bring our index finger, so both of our index fingers, and you're going to find this spot just either side of your nose. And you're going to go along the nose, along the cheeks, and up to the temple. Nice. Just at your own time there. Very nice. Remember to, whenever we're doing any of the stretching things, you're just doing as much or as little as you want. I know that everybody has different. Someone's saying they've got shoulder pains when they do this exercise. So everybody's body is different. Don't ever push into pain. So if you're doing something and it's painful, I'm going to be teaching for the general body. Obviously, I'm online. I can't see you. So if you're in pain, feel free to skip any of the exercises. Not everything is going to be suitable for everyone. And just relax the jaw. Oh, very nice. And this is the sinuses here. So if you've got a cold or if you get hay fever, I'm going to be dropping the full face massage in the Tired for Yoga People thing in a couple of weeks' time for people who get hay fever. And then you're just going to let your hands come down to your knees. Lengthen it through the back of the body, and we're going to do a little breathing exercise here. So as with all things, don't push into it. If it's not comfortable for you, don't do it. But you're either going to look down towards the floor or you're going to close your eyes. Now I want you to just connect to your breath. Now I want you to breathe in for a count of 2 and breathe out for a count of 2. And we're going to go up 1 each time. So you're going to breathe in for a count of 3 and out for a count of 3. We're going to go all the way up to 6. Just do it in your own time. And if you get to a point where you're like, I don't want to go any further, just stick with a number that feels comfortable for you. This is much more about becoming aware of the breath. It's much more about just very softly making the breath a bit longer each time. So in for 2, out for 2, in for 3, out for 3, in for 4, out for 4, all the way up to 6. And I'm not counting them because I don't know how fast you breathe. So you just breathe at your own space. Whatever your number you're at, let's just make this your last one. And then just arrive back to your natural breathing rhythm. And we're going to reach one of our arms up into the air, really lengthen through the side of the waist. Let that shoulder, remember when I was saying about the space between your neck and your shoulder, let that relax. And we're just going to come over to the side and breathe into this space around the hip, around the ribs, around the shoulder. And we're never forcing, we're never pushing. And then come all the way back up. Let's do the exact same thing on the other side. So you're going to reach your other arm up, and then you're going to go over to the side. Think about the space between the rib, the hip, the shoulder. And then come all the way up. Roll out of your shoulders. Take one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. And then back to yourself. And I want you to think of something that you would like a little bit more of today. So that might be strength, joy, fun, whatever. I don't know what you want. And then as you're breathing in, I want you to say to yourself, I breathe in, just whatever that is. So if it's strength, I breathe in strength. If it's joy, I breathe in joy. And then as you're breathing out, you're going to say, I arrive. I breathe in. I arrive. And then I want you to thank yourself for turning this session on, for showing up to yourself, for taking this time, for acknowledging that you are important and that feeling good within yourself is an important thing, that you deserve this time. And thanks, Terry. And know that I'm going to be sending this out so you can repeat this whenever you want. And thank you so, so much for joining in the Lent Challenge. And I will see you soon. So we'll be going back to our normal posting. We'll be going back to our normal posting schedule from Monday, where you'll be getting a yoga session that you can do without changing your clothes, without getting on your mat for those days when you just need to weave it in. So thank you so, so much. Happy Easter, everyone. And if you celebrate, you might not celebrate. So happy just weekend if you don't celebrate. And I will see you all soon. Bye, everyone. Oh, wait, I need to work out how to end this. Let's see if I can end it. There we go.